Happiness. We all seek. We all are looking for a joy of life. And life is an art. Art through the communication. If we understand how to communicate to ourselves, then we can communicate with the divine. First, we've got to communicate to ourselves, to our body, to our negative being, the mind, to our positive being, the soul. Let's make mind the soul mate. Let's achieve that through the communication, through the Naad Yoga. Naad Yoga was used in India to anchor the internal being. When entertainment turned into inner-attainment, the Naad Yoga was achieved by the people. Naad Yoga is a science. Naad Yoga is an art of life. Once we know how to communicate with our mind, once we know what is the language of a feeling, how to express, how to listen to the feelings of our mind, once we know how to get rid of the quarrel between mind and soul, they both fight very much. Every single morning when we try to get up, when alarm goes off, what happens? The quarrel. Mind says, I want to sleep for 5 minutes. Soul says, get up. And then we end up saying good morning to others. Actually, the inside quarrel was the beginning of the day. So how are we going to achieve the inner peace? How we are looking into that goal of our dreams? Communication to our soul, communication to our Creator, our God. The language of the universe is the sound, and we are created with this sound. Let's use this sound in a particular way. Using yantra, tantra, mantra means tool, technique, and the solution. To achieve that ultimate goal of union, first let's unite to our body, to our mind, to our soul, to find out what does our mind wants, what is our soul thrive for, what are they looking for, what is their problem. Let's solve that. To solve that, this problem, Naad Yoga enables us to understand what is our mind, how our mind thinks, what our mind wants. And once we understand that, then mind is not enemy anymore. Mind becomes our friend. Mind becomes the soulmate. Once there is a peace inside, amongst these two, mind and soul, life becomes wonderful. The happiness reigns inside, and that happiness, that bliss gives us the ultimate health. Once we are happy and healthy, of course that holiness will appear. It will come into our life. It will pull us into that fourth dimension of the Creator. First, let's meet up the 3 dimensions of our life: body, mind, and soul, using yantra, tantra, and mantra. Guru Nanak, a master Naad Yogi, a person who gave anchor to our mind, who composed the mind, who told the universe how actually to live, what is the art of life. What he does, he uses the moods which our mind lives every single day. He writes the language of moods, the language of feelings through the ragas. And then he uses the sacred word, the sacred sound, the posture of the tongue, the ability and capability and the science of listening. He uses the silence to punctuate the emotions. Once we master that, it is a simple art and we are all born with it. And once we realize this art, it will be so incredible, it'll be so wonderful. Singing the emotions, singing the pain away, killing the stress, beating the stress miles before it arrives to our house, our temple, to this body, keeping this temple disease-free in a best way, easiest way. The gift we are born with, using that gift, the art of life, the art of Naad Yoga. Naad to Anhad, the journey, the bridge between the sound we can hear to the listening skills, the sound beyond sound, to the ultrasound, so that we can first connect to our mind, our dear mind, so that first we make our mind our best friend, so that peace can be everywhere. If you're happy inside, for sure you will create happiness in your world, your family, your surrounding, everything will have this happiness. So let's communicate. Let's start the journey to compose our mind using the art of life, Naad Yoga.